Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. How you doing? All right, what's up, everybody? It's Monday. Monday fun day. So we got a little rainfall over here. It's cooled down a little bit. And we're on a little hike. Doing some bird watching. Seen a couple of bright red ones already. Cardinals, I believe, maybe. Most likely. Pretty cool. All that good stuff. But yeah, there's a chatter going on in the trees today, that's for sure. So anyway, it's starting to get humid. We had some serious rainfall coming down early this morning, last night. Gave us a good much needed soak. But now the humidity's kicking in. But we're supposed to get more rainfall, hopefully. Being that I don't live in Seattle, I'll take what I can get. Yeah, lately the birds have been, the fancy ones have been hard to spot. Something moving down here. Tired of holding on to my bottle of water. Put it in my back pocket. There we go. Haha. All right, okay. So let's get cracking. Let's get into it. What's the latest? What's the greatest? Cover some of the latest stories, news going around. Looks like, what I see? Oh, Jurassic Park. Don't ask me to remember the actor's name. We'll get better at this, though. I don't have any footnotes handy in front of me, obviously. Jurassic Park actor dies. Looks like we have a politician, Senator Lindsey Graham, passed away. A couple of new things going on. So, a lot of stir and controversy around that, for obvious reasons. Let's talk about some gaming. Grand Theft Auto GTA 6. You know, one thing I've noticed circulating today, people are talking about, is the fact that I guess they feel like the game doesn't have much marketing or advertising going for it. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. That seems to be like a buzz today. I've noticed that people are disappointed. Unlike GTA 5, I guess like the hype isn't there, you know? People are looking for, you know, some sort of magic, which, hey, it makes sense, right? So yeah, something's missing there. I've kind of noticed that myself. You know, there's a lot of promotional stuff going out there, but you know, where's that hype, that magic that you want to grab onto, right? We know the game's going to be spectacular. That's a given. So we'll see where that goes. Maybe they've got some more big stuff planned before November. Stir some magic, right? And wipe out some of that controversy. All right, so humidity picks up quick out here, that's for sure. So we're just out on a hike, a walk. What's up, guys? Sketchy here. Just covering some news, general basic news, as well as some channel news. I've been trying to crank out some of those shorts lately. I'm trying to, repetition and just getting in the habit of just doing, right? I had a huge gap there for a while. Some things were going on and it just kind of killed my momentum I had there, creativity. But things are cranking up again, and hopefully I can get to doing things full time at some point. That's the ultimate goal. And trying to transition into more full time, live stream, cammed up, learn how to run OBS and doing bigger stuff. So we're going to be doing a lot more of these mobile streams, and I'm just going to be trying to get to know my community a little better, see what you guys are up to, try to shape things up a little better, because I want to start modding some people, maybe get this channel hyped up, and try to push some of my content capabilities up a little bit. I know I can do it. It's just a matter of having the right tools in front of me. If you guys check out my community tab, you'll see a lot of what I'm talking about. So my workspace is limited in the tools I got, but I'm thinking about setting up maybe like a GoFundMe or something so that I can expand a little bit what I'm doing, and then we'll just see where that goes. I'm gonna try to get out a little bit more too, find some new places to check out and explore, bring you guys with me. All right, give me a sec here. I'm gonna flip the camera around, see if we see any fancy birds. It's been kind of a dry spell, except for earlier before I started the stream. But let's go take a look, see what we got around here. Then we'll talk more about the channel here in a little bit. We'll talk about some of the shorts I've been creating lately. I've been really aiming to think ahead as you're editing. Each little step, takes a lot of work to, lay everything out. So the more you can think ahead about what steps next and how you want things to look, I'm trying to get more efficient and professional with that process in my shorts creation. And I think this little last run worked out pretty good. If any of you guys have seen some of the stuff that's dropped over the last couple of days, I've just been kind of going through the vault and taking stuff that's saved up for a bigger project and just running clips with it and cleaning stuff up. And that alone's been a good feeling, just getting that momentum back and putting stuff up there and out there again. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And man, I am so glad it rained, because it could be hotter out here. The humidity's there, but it's not quite as hot, so I don't know. But I'm enjoying my walk, so we're good. Nice little trail. I'm a big fan of nature and the outdoors. Who isn't? Well, I guess some people need to go outside and touch grass, right? Anyway, whew. What's up, guys? See a few of you in the chat there. Angel Hunter, what's going on? Melody. Hi, back to you guys. All right, we need to find the little sign or little chart or thing that shows all the birds out here. This is like he kind of shows you the trail design and layout. Ecologically sustainable trail design. But there's one with all the birds that we have in the area listed. Not sure where it's at. It'd be nice to find it though. I think it's further down this way or maybe back towards where we started. We'll find it. All right. Back rooms, more like backwoods, huh? You guys enjoying my backwoods footage? Shaky camera. Bouncy iPhone footage found lost in the woods. How's that? Does that work? All right, what else is there to talk about? Let me think here. Everybody's talking about Black Ops 1 and 2, I guess. I thought I already had Black Ops 1 and 2. Or the ports you gotta buy for Black Ops 1 and 2. What's that all about? Anybody know? Is that necessary? I'll wait, see how that goes for everybody. I don't know. There's so many games and things to buy. But obviously the Call of Duty franchise, Black Ops, that's a household brand there. Most everybody's got a Call of Duty game in their library. But how about one universal port? Why can't we do that? Call of Duty needs to get it together, stop scamming the whole gaming industry, really. Just make one port, one domain. You go in there, you pay for that. Once you're in there, the games are all there. Activision's whole studio. What do you want to play? Okay, it's unavailable. They're working on updates or remastering or whatever. And that's how it should work. That makes a lot more sense. And not a membership fee, no paid subscriber business. Just a one time. You pay and it's yours. I thought I heard like some birds or chickens or what the heck? I heard something squawking in the bushes. I don't know, I thought I heard something in there. Anyway, what do you guys think about that? Black Ops, Activision, or Black Ops 1 2? You know, if these titles have been around a while, I don't know. You get what I'm saying though, right? Anyway, gaming has gotten expensive, that's for sure. All right, I'm hitting the water. I don't have much left. That's why I thought I'd make a statement there. I'm hitting the water. Only because we're going to do one more lap, so let's keep it going. How about if I flip my hat around? Let's watch, see if the view count goes up. How about World Cup news for any foosball fans? I don't really care for sports ball too much. I'd rather play it than watch it, you know, if that makes sense. But who do we got? England, the football hooligans, huh? They're in it to win it this year, it looks like. Who else is left? Norway had to pack it up and go home, I think, right? I think we got, what, Spain, Argentina, England. Who am I missing? Anyway, see how that goes. What's going on, Stinky? How you doing? Just out taking a walk before we go in and do some streaming and gaming and set up a GoFundMe. I'm gonna try to raise money to help grow my channel, my brand, and stream. You know, I'd like to do this full time. It's a lot of work just being a one-man band, right? So I pretty much do everything myself for my stuff anyway. I don't know if you guys know that. Just a small-time creator. Working with tools on my phone for the most part. And it's been fun lately. It's very challenging too when you have to go to work, go to a stupid job. Especially a job you don't like. Work sucks. But I have to go to work, try to make a little money to pay bills. But first chance I get at growing my channel, I'm always pushing for more content and trying to come up with more ideas. Be as creative as I can get. I don't know what that was. Something was flying around. I was about to get attacked. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing these last few shorts I did. So yeah, I had the clips ready to go. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna start throwing some stuff up. So I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna work on getting more angles with some of the session stuff. Each time I do something, I come up with another idea how I can improve it. So like the last one with the VHS stuff, if any of you guys seen that one, I'm stoked on it. I like the way it came out, everything about it, except for I wish I had cut halfway through to like a front angle. Would have been nice. All right. Let's see if we see any more birds. See what you guys are saying. Not too many in the chat today, kind of quiet. Thanks for being here, guys. If you can, hit the like button. That'll help boost this mobile live stream and the algorithms a little bit. Helps me out. Maybe share this stream somewhere, I don't care. What did we say? Yeah, hi to you guys. Who is that? I can't even read. I need my glasses. Oh, Voice. What's up, Voice of Reason? Looking good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, it looks like no bird show today. They're probably tucked away in the bush, munching down on some seeds or something, huh? Some fresh worms. Usually we got some traffic on this trail, but it's kind of free reign for me right now. I'm enjoying it. What else is new, guys? Tell me something good to talk about. Tell me what's good in the comments. What's going on? What's new out there? What are you guys thinking about? I'm probably gonna go back home here pretty soon. You know, one thing that's tough as a small content creator is you get stuck so often wanting to be entertained and watch and see what everybody else is doing. So I'll probably go back home, see what other streamers are up to today for a minute, kind of map out some content for tonight, figure out what kind of stuff I might work on as far as shorts, doing a little editing. And then what are we gonna play when we get back here in a minute? Is I think we're gonna jump back into Crimson Desert. I know there's been a little bit of a gap there. We did the first 2 streams. And you know, it's kind of touch and go, to be honest with you. There's a lot to pick up there. So, and off camera, off stream, I haven't really, with Crimson Desert, I haven't put any game time in on that one. So yeah, it's just trial and error. There's a lot of mechanisms, a lot of stuff going on with that one. It's pretty busy for an RPG, right? Which is great. I mean, looks like a lot of fun. It's gonna be plenty to do. I was scrolling YouTube this morning. There was a streamer, some small streamer. I can't remember the tag, but yeah, it was some chick and it looked like she was just like fishing or shark fishing. Yeah, she was shark fishing. Like, I want a shark fish. So maybe we'll go catch a shark, figure out what's up with that. See what the last area or mission was we left out on. We'll pick up where we stopped. I got stuck somewhere, I think. Kind of had like a dark side Phil moment. What do we do here, guys? I can't seem to figure this out right here. Where? Just kidding. Oh man. No. It happens, right? Sometimes you get stuck on stuff. You end up sitting way longer than you want on something. You're just trying to advance. I even had that with Astrobot a little bit. You know, there was some stuff that was like, what's going on here? Little puzzle confusion. But Astrobot really wasn't too bad. Astrobot's skill level and stress, I think, comes in the platforming aspects. I mean, the fluidity, the synchronicity of hopping from one platform to another, and just, you got to have the timing just right. But it's like an all-in-one go, you know? That's what makes it cool. With Astrobot, it's like it's either a complete disaster and you're back to the beginning of the map again, or you just cruise right through it like you're Disney on ice. All right, I think I'm on my third lap now. Oops, turn the camera back around. Look at some of my settings here real quick. Let's slow down. What's up? How's it going? Just outside sweating it out today. All right. So, streaming on a budget. Let's talk about that, because I need to start figuring out what kind of gear or equipment to start listing to try to get help with, you know. Monitor, you know, little things, graphics card, maybe a small, what do I need? Like a small, like I'm not kidding, I don't have anything. I don't even have a computer. I don't think I've ever owned a computer. Is that weird? So I probably just need to start out with like a small laptop, little webcam, real simple keyboard. There's little stuff like that, right? I don't know. We'll go through, do a little market research, see what's good, what's reliable, put something together, little wish list. I wish. Oh yeah, also Elden Ring. I really need to give Elden Ring a good go. There's a lot of hype around Elden Ring right now. Been seeing a lot of guys out there playing Elden Ring. What do we got? Is it a standalone or new DLC? Something's about to drop for Elden Ring. Worth checking out. So we might jump back in, pick up where we left off, and see if the hype's worth it. If I can get through the main storyline, then I'll pick up the DLC. That's kind of like the fair, you know, way to go about it. I'm not one of these guys that just picks up every title, every add-on or DLC. Nah, I keep it pretty base and stock. Now GTA 6, I don't know, I need to see more advertising. That's, again, I need a reason to jump out and buy the deluxe or the bigger package, but I'm sure it's great, right? Whatever they're adding, I don't even know, because I haven't really seen anything right in my face, you know? But I'm sure, or I mean, definitely gonna get GTA 6 when it comes out and we're gonna play it. But we're probably not gonna pre-order. I've never been one of those kind of hype guys. Last time I pre-ordered, you know, it had more meaning. Matter of fact, I was a gamer when I was really young. Little backstory. I got my start on the original Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers. All my friends would come over and watch me beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I was like the 8-year-old prodigy in the neighborhood, the only guy that could work all the way through to Mike Tyson and knock the champ out, you know? Everybody's like, oh, how'd you do that? How did you beat it? So, but yeah, that was me, 8-year-old gaming prodigy, NES champion, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That was a heck of a game. Anyway, so yeah, the pre-order stuff. The last time I got hyped about that, and it was kind of new for me anyway, because I just kind of got back into gaming in like 2015, 2016. And I jumped on Fallout 4. I pre-ordered that. Went to the midnight, pickup party at GameStop. That was cool. And then I did the same thing with The Witcher 3. And that was fun. So, I don't know. A lot of people are in a panic because the whole physical gaming experience is changing somewhat. But, nothing stays the same, right? Everything changes. So people just gotta roll with the punches and go with the flow, It's part of how things work. It's the way it is. So, sorry, my camera's probably bouncing all over the place. Turn that back around. There we go. What have I got? It's like the worst connection out here. Does this stream look okay? Hopefully. Well, I don't know what else there is to talk about right now, so maybe we'll wrap it up here in a second. But we're gonna jump on a gaming stream probably by about 2 p.m. Central Time. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.